Hi, I'm Zelna Lauwrens, founder of the Kids Life Studio and the Kids Life Coach Academy. So you are watching this video because you have an interest in the well-being of children. Now today I'd like to speak about the topic of rebranding childhood. I want you to think back to when you were a child. I want you to think of all the happy memories. And now I want you to think of those memories that you wish had never happened. Those things in your childhood that you think have impacted on you as an adult in a negative way. Those belief systems. Those things that you have come to believe about yourself that are not necessarily true, but were cemented in your childhood because of other people's actions, because of other people's reinforcement, whether it was your parents, your teachers, your peers, the media. You know that somewhere along the line, you've had some negative programming placed into your mind. And as an adult, perhaps you've attended therapy. Maybe you've got your own life coach. Perhaps you've had breakdowns like I have. I suffered from intense depression. Whatever it is, you're an adult now. But inside of you, you have this inner child that wants to come out and play. And it's your job to acknowledge that inner child, to heal that inner child. Now, rebranding childhood is just that. It's taking what has happened in your childhood, the good and the bad, and repackaging it and rebranding yourself into the adult that you would like to be. Now, I believe that every single one of us as adults, we have one primary purpose. And that is to be an inspiration to children, to be a role model in one way or another, whether it's as a parent, whether it's as an auntie, an uncle, a grandparent, a teacher, a psychologist. It doesn't matter what field you are in. It is our job to coach children to rebrand their childhood. Why wait until children become adults after things have gone wrong and try and fix them? Why not put the foundation in place at a very young age where we can program children and have them become positive, fulfilled citizens of our world? There are so many problems out there. So many problems and so many leaders who are not leading with integrity and authenticity, and they're not leading with the values that are a good role model for children. Now, you can be that role model. It doesn't matter where you are in your life, what you think you've achieved, what you think you haven't achieved. It doesn't matter whether you have experience working with children or not, because you know what? You are an expert. You are an expert in being a child. You were a child once. You know how hard it is. You know the easy parts. You know the parts of feeling free and being able to play. So why am I telling you all of this? As the founder of the Kids Life Studio, I have a mission, and that is to build up a global network of kids' life coaches who are inspired and motivated to support children to become the leaders of their own lives. Now, that person could be you. And all of those things you thought about in your childhood, those things that may not have been so pleasant, did you know that those perfectly position you to become a world-class kids' life coach? Because all of my coaches that I have around the world, we all have our own story. And that story is not only cemented in our childhood, it's also about the mistakes and the failures, perceived failures, I suppose, that we've achieved in adulthood as well. And if you would like to become a kids' life coach and you have a story to tell and you believe that you can be an inspiration to children through your own personal experiences, then we would really love to hear from you. My school, the Kids Life Coach Academy, offers online training, and you could perhaps go and explore what it is we do by enrolling in our Introduction to Kids Life Coach training, or perhaps you want to attend my 2-day live training where I take you through the practical aspects of coaching children. Or perhaps you'd like to become a fully certified Kids Life Coach and an affiliate of the Kids Life Studio, where you become part of my global network of coaches that inspire children. So whatever it is you choose to do after watching this video, I'm going to ask you one favor. Please be kind to yourself. Rebrand your childhood if you feel it needs a rebrand. Start taking a look at the children around you and help them to rebrand their childhood if they're going through similar things. You may not join my organization, but the fact that you've watched this video all the way to the end tells me that you're a person who really cares about children. And if you're a person that cares, whether you join my organization or not, I know that you're going to go out there and make an impact on children. So I ask that you walk the walk and talk the talk. Look after your own mental well-being, your physical well-being, spiritual, emotional well-being, and your social well-being. Because in doing that, you can be a role model to children. Ultimately, we want children to be the leaders of their own lives. And how can we expect them to lead their lives if we don't lead our lives as adults? So like I said, whatever it is that you're doing with children right now, I do hope that you're doing it with lots and lots of unconditional, unconventional, upbeat upliftments, where children can feel nurtured and loved and whole. Because what they're really needing in this world is support. And you can support them. Even if it's just with a listening ear, you can make a difference. The World Health Organization says that by 2020, mental health illness will increase by 50% in children. I don't want that statistic to come true. I want to prove that statistic wrong. And I hope that you will be part of working on proving that statistic wrong. So I would love to hear from you. If you feel like you would want to join my team, you can visit my website, www.kidslifestudio.com, where you can fill in a statement of interest telling me a little bit more about yourself so that we can then have a face-to-face interview and I can get to know you, because I screen every single one of my coaches that come on board, because I believe that as a global team, we offer world-class coaching. And if you'd like to be part of that team, please do make contact. If you want to go and check out the other exciting courses that I have in my school, you can go and visit www.kidslifecoachacademy.com and see if there's anything there that appeals to you. Perhaps I see you and meet you at one of my 2-day trainings. So I wish you luck, and whatever it is that you're doing with children right now, please just do it with lots of love and lots of passion. You take care, and I do hope to somehow, somewhere, meet you soon. I'm Zelna Lauwrens, inspired contributor to children globally and the founder of the Kids Life Studio and the Kids Life Coach Academy.